Hi guys, I'm Lady Yoga with Yoga Quickies, and this is my friend Greg Palmerino.
Hello.
And this is the show where you tell us what you want or need out of your yoga and fitness practice, and we deliver it to you in 5 minutes or less. So my friend Greg is here with me. He teaches at Soho Yoga and also Ceremony in Venice, which is opening soon. Yeah. And one of the questions that we get from social media, so basically we just kind of listen to you and then we do our job. And we get paid loads and loads of money.
It's all about the money.
It really is. At the end of the day. Well, at the end of the rent, at the end of the month, at the beginning of the month. So one of the things that we get over and over are actually like questions about yoga myths.
Yes.
So being that it's we're in a very interesting time of year where there's a lot of debunking going on, hashtag Trump in your junk, in your Trump, or whatever, Hillary. I'm with Hillary. I'm with my dog. We're going to just talk a little bit about some of those yoga myths. So one of the myths that keeps coming up, or at least comes up for you, right, is that only women do yoga.
Yeah, that's a lot. That comes up a lot. I mean, there's a lot of guys who are just really...
Oh shit, I have to put the timer on.
We haven't started yet.
5 minutes! Let's go! Women! Yoga, go!
There are a lot of women in yoga, but it's actually, I find that the men need it the most because in a lot of ways, their muscles are tighter. They have the disassociation with their body. They're less likely to be lyrical, and so I find that it helps a lot. And
it's a great way to meet girls.
Absolutely.
But that's not why you do yoga.
Well, I mean, it could be one of the benefits, I guess, to being in a studio is that you're around these people. But the athletes are some of them. Actually, the vast majority of my clients are athletes.
Yeah.
For the restorative benefits of the heat, I teach a lot in the heat. But also for the focusing of the mind, I mean, for everything, all aspects, it makes you a better performer.
Yeah, if you're an athlete, it's amazing to do in tandem with whatever. I actually started doing yoga because I was running marathons and long races, so it was a really, really, I can't imagine running without yoga.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important to have those long, lean muscles, and then you tighten up doing them, whatever you do.
Totally.
Tennis,
And also, not to mention, on that same note, oh no, I lost the train of thought. But
that's okay. We'll get it back.
We'll get it back. It'll come back.
Flexibility. That's another myth. I can't do yoga because I'm not flexible.
Yeah, not flexible, right? But you don't become flexible unless you start somewhere, right? We're all starting somewhere. What I was thinking about is the different modalities of yoga. That's the thing about yoga is it's so broad and wide. I teach everything from a class where we maybe do 6 postures and it's all about flexibility. And we don't move or use strength, all the way up to pop top 40 with free weights in a hot room, going at a fast-paced vinyasa flow. So it's whatever you're really interested in.
Some people like Iyengar, which are more static. Even Bikram, more static, lots of holding, or as opposed to flow. It really kind of depends on what you're in the mood for. So try a bunch of classes and try a bunch of teachers. And if you don't have a lot of yoga in your area, well, now you can find yoga on the internet anywhere you want. Am I right or am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How often do you practice? Every day?
See, and I practice about 3 or 4 times a week. Personally, I teach a lot and I meditate every day, but as far as my yoga physical asana practice goes, it goes 3 or 4 times a week, and I'm a teacher. So I think as long as you make that commitment to yourself, you have that number that you find, every day is definitely
that's crazy.
The ideal for a lot of people, right? But some people have more energy. I could sit in a room and stare at a box for a half an hour.
Every minute counts, and I think once you start adding up the minutes, whether you're in the class length, right? So used to be an hour and a half class, now it's like our attention spans and our time is so limited that an hour class is great. There's even 45-minute lunch classes that a lot of corporations give.
Totally.
And if you work for a corporation that doesn't have that, ask for it.
Absolutely. Even just getting up and doing 4 or 5 sun salutation. Hey, we do need jobs. We'll take it. But
5 minutes. You wake up in the morning, you just do a few sun salutations.
Yeah, you feel so much better. I know for me, if I'm getting myself in a negative thought pattern or a loop, or if I am stuck in, I'm a writer as well, if I'm stuck in something, get up and start moving, even take a walk and just do a little sitting yoga.
That's yoga too.
Yeah,
everyone has their own yoga. It doesn't have to be namaste and tight leggings that, or bikini tops.
Yeah, you don't have to be wearing the...
I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly.
Whole thing.
Yeah. Eating before class. So there's you can eat 2 hours before. Usually that's because if your body's not used to moving in certain ways in, an hour and a half or whatever, you might have some gas problems, or you might not be fully digested. So you really want to be present with cleansing through the lymphatic system, and your digestive system needs to be kind of chilled out. But, we were talking before, like,
sometimes
I've
you
totally
just
been starving before.
Yeah, exactly. Well, but, it's in particular...
It's so easy.
It's so easy, right? Indeed. And in particular, though, the hot yoga classes, I think it's more important to stay out of the pantry before a hot yoga class, just because your body's, being challenged and all that heat, and that's what can create some of the nausea. In some of the unheated classes, I'll eat sometimes not right before, and always be mindful of what you're eating before. You don't want to go ahead and eat In-N-Out if you know In-N-Out's going to make you gassy right before you go to a yoga class.
Oh, don't do the... Although, with farting, farting's going to happen. So if farting happens from any part of your body, even your armpits or like your butt as it moves on your mat, sweat farts.
Oh yeah, the sweat farts.
Don't be scared, because we're used to seeing it as teachers.
Exactly. And no one's going to call you out. No one's even going to know it happened to you if it does happen. I mean, I've never known actively it was one certain specific student. Like, oh, it was that one.
Did you ever just crop dust as a teacher? Like, fart and drop it? And
I hope not.
No, I've never done it. But I have in the market.
I've done it when I was a waiter.
Who did that?
A waiter, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, you going to tables to get out?
Yeah.
Get out.
Get the hell out. We talked about... Oh my God, we did it in 5 minutes! 5 minutes! Okay. There's probably lots and lots... Thanks, timer. There's probably lots and lots of other myths in yoga, but we just debunked 5.
Exactly. That was 1 a minute. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and if you're like, well, I want an actual 5-minute routine, well, then we'll come back and give you a 5-minute routine that you can do every day if you can't fit in, what you need. So thanks so much, Greg. This was fun. Thanks so much, my dog. My nameless dog. She won't be nameless any longer.
By the way, last myth, I'm not a vegan. People always think that yoga teachers are vegan vegetarians, especially with the long hair.
That's true.
I eat meat, I eat in moderation, and I eat cheese.
That's true. I think that part is real. It's a personal thing. I mean, ahimsa is one of the yamas, and that's in Ashtanga one of the 8 limbs, and it's really a personal choice. I actually had an Ayurvedic teacher, which is the science of yoga, say that you just say a little prayer before you eat an animal that's given up its life.
Be
and
mindful.
I really didn't like
be
that.
mindful of what you're doing, and it's not about the overconsumption. It's about enjoying the little bits.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God, we can run on for 20-minute quickies. Thanks so much, Greg. Mwah. Thanks so much for watching.
Namaste.
Please let us know what you need, and we will follow through 5 minutes or less, or maybe 6 minutes or less. All right, thanks. Bye. Namaste.